Hey, what's up you guys? It's Caboose bringing you another Gotham Knights video, and today what I got for you guys here is some brand new screenshots that were revealed for the game that give us a new look at the Gotham City design for this game. I also wanted to provide my thoughts on the overall aesthetic of the city in Gotham Knights, and now's a more perfect time than any. But before we get into everything, I wanted to ask you guys, of course, if at any point you enjoyed this video, if you could consider leaving a like rating on it, it would show your support, and I would really appreciate it. So if you enjoy the video at any point, leaving a like rating would be awesome. And also, if you're new here and you're looking forward to Gotham Knights, I got you covered. I'll be making videos on all the news, updates, trailers, gameplay, my reactions, everything. If you want to know anything about Gotham Knights, I'll be one of your best sources of information. So if you'd like to, you can subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to be immediately notified when a video goes live. And with all that being said, well, let's jump into this. Okay, so one of the two screenshots that I wanted to go over in this video came out about a week ago and was released officially by the Gotham Knights social media pages. The caption of the screenshot, which you're seeing on screen right now, was "Home Sweet Home," and as you can see, it's the clock tower, or specifically the Belfry, which is your home base of operations within Gotham Knights. And in general, the screenshot gives us a full, albeit foggy, look at Gotham City within this game, and I gotta say, I really love the design of it. I'll provide more thoughts as we get into the second screenshot, but just looking at this alone, I'm very much digging the vibes that I'm getting from it, and you can tell that WB Montreal did their research because it has that grimy look that you know Gotham to have. I'm just excited now to see what the Belfry is going to look like as you're exploring the inside of it. I mean, we've gotten a bit of a hint at that, but I want to see it in full with the characters inside doing whatever it is that you get to do in there, you know, crafting gear or getting ready for their next mission, whatever the case may be. But moving on, the next screenshot that I wanted to show for you guys here is a bit of a weird one in terms of its origin and how it ended up online. It was Patrick Redding's Twitter header for a long while, but nobody had access to the full screenshot, or so I thought. The point that I'm trying to make is this full screenshot wasn't ever released officially as far as I know from WB Montreal or WB Games in general. It just popped up later in the evening last night. And the screenshot is of Robin here looking over the city, and oh my god, this looks amazing. And this is where I really wanted to talk a bit about Gotham City's aesthetic in Gotham Knights. The neon vibes that you get from this, all the color that's in there while still maintaining that gross, grimy look of Gotham. I love it. Some people compare it to Joel Schumacher's Batman films, and I kind of agree in just the best ways, if that makes sense. Like, clearly the tone of the game is not going to match that of something like Batman and Robin, but you can kind of see from the look of the city that that's maybe the vibe that they're going for. It just has this comic book feel to it, you know, which the whole game has from what we've seen so far based on the launch trailer, based on the Batgirl demo. Gotham Knights is leaning way more into the comic book style rather than sort of the hyper realism that we got from the Arkham games, specifically with Batman Arkham Knight, which is a huge part of my frustration when I see people say that the graphics in this game look bad or that they don't look as good as Arkham Knight. They're two stylistically different games that are approaching the characters and the world in completely different ways. It would be like comparing the graphics from Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Clearly, Ultimate Alliance 3 was trying to go for something way different from the first two games. Granted, in that case, you can have a little more of an argument considering it's still a sequel to Ultimate Alliance 2, but clearly they were rebooting everything. And in this case, Gotham Knights is not a continuation of anything, so of course it's gonna look different from something like the Batman Arkham games. Anyways, just a little mini rant that I had. I know that everyone's allowed to have their own opinions, especially when it comes to like the graphics of a game, but I just feel like a lot of people weren't really providing their opinion with too much of a foundation. But anyways, I digress. The screenshots look cool. The Robin one in particular is awesome. It feels like something that, not to toot my own horn, I would take in photo mode, which in general, I'm hoping is in the game. Photo mode is just one of my favorite features to come to games within recent years, and I say there's a good chance it ends up in Gotham Knights. If it does, I'm gonna be logging in a ton of hours creating virtual photography, probably more hours than I'd spend with the story mode when all was said and done. But with all that said, I now want to kick it to you guys. Let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments section below. What do you think about the two new screenshots that were revealed for Gotham Knights? And also, what do you think about the aesthetic for Gotham City in this game? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, if you could consider leaving a like rating on it, it would show your support and I would really appreciate it. I'm Caboose, and you can click on screen to make your way to one of the other videos on the channel, or you can click my logo to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Those links are going to be in the description. Drop a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment if you have an opinion, and subscribe if you're new. See you guys later.